Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So here in the pot I have some water. This is about a cup of water. I also have some cinnamon leaves. I have about 2 in the pot. So if you don't have cinnamon leaves, you can always use cinnamon stick. So here I'm adding 2 cups of coconut milk. For me to make my porridge, I like it to be very creamy and rich. So I like to use my coconut milk, but I normally use more coconut milk than water. So if you don't want to use the coconut milk, you can just use water. So I also like to add a little salt into the pot, like a half a teaspoon or so. Right, so after I add the salt, I'm just going to stir it very well, cover the pot and let it come to a boil. But turn on your fire, guys, because you don't want to boil, let your coconut milk boil over on the stove, because all that nutrients in the coconut milk are going to boil out. So just put it on like a low flame, medium low flame, and watch it as it boils. So Jamaican cornmeal porridge is loved by many, but it can be prepared in many different ways. So this is how I prepare mine. So we may prepare it differently, but once it tastes good, it doesn't matter how you prepare it. So here I have a cup of refined cornmeal. I'm using the packed cornmeal, guys. So ensure that you use the refined cornmeal, that way your cornmeal porridge will be smooth and creamy. If you use the coarse cornmeal, I don't know how you call it, guys, but I call the other one the coarse cornmeal. If you use that one, then your cornmeal porridge will not be smooth. So here I'm just adding my cornmeal to a cup of water. I think it's a cup of water. I don't quite remember, guys. But I will leave the correct measurement in the description box. So if I don't give you the measurement here correctly, I'm going to put the correct measurement in the description box. So just stir your cornmeal very well. That's what I am doing here. So the coconut milk is boiling. At this point, you can remove your cinnamon leaves if you wish to do so, but I like to leave mine in there. So I'm just going to gently add my cornmeal. But before I add my cornmeal, I like to stir the coconut milk so that when I add my cornmeal into the pot, it doesn't become lumpy, because it's not boiling rapidly when I was adding my cornmeal. So if you add your cornmeal into the pot while it is bubbling, the milk or the water is bubbling, then your porridge will become lumpy if you don't stir it properly. So I like to stir mine for about 2 minutes after I add all the cornmeal, because as I said earlier, if you don't stir it very well, it will become lumpy. And I hate to eat porridge and it is lumpy. So as you can see, guys, I am not making a lot of porridge. I love porridge, but I can't eat a lot. So I'm not making a lot. So if you want to make a lot, you can just double or triple this recipe. So what I like to do, guys, cornmeal, as it cooks, it thickens. So I like to use a little water, probably about a half a cup of water, just to rinse out the container that I use to mix the cornmeal in. Further on, as it boils, it's gonna thicken more, but I will use some milk to kind of thin it out a little. But you will see as I go along in the video. So if you are enjoying the video, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you are new. I really appreciate it, guys. So if you're new to my channel, welcome to Tamara's Recipes. Yes, guys, I do appreciate everyone, my old subscribers, my new subscribers. And don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. You can always comment. I love to read your comments. And of course, I will reply. I will respond to your comments. So as you can see, guys, my porridge is getting thick. I don't like mine to be very thick. So as I said earlier, I'm going to use some whole milk to kind of thin out the porridge a little. But if you like yours very thick, then no problem. You don't have to add any liquid to it. Alright, so I am going to stir the porridge before I add my milk into it. So that's what I am doing here. So as I add the milk, I stir the porridge. So caramel porridge, you have to let the caramel cook properly, else it will affect your stomach. So I like to cook mine for about 12 minutes so that it doesn't affect my stomach. So after I finish adding the milk, I am going to cover the pot and let the caramel cook. So if you don't want to add milk, you can add some water. But I like my porridge to be, creamy and nice. Yes. So at this point, I am adding my vanilla. I like to add vanilla. I love vanilla. So if you don't want to add your vanilla, then you can always add your other spices of choice. I'm also adding some freshly grated nutmeg. So, if I don't want to add it or if I don't want to add the spices at this point, sometimes when I'm making my porridge, guys, I will add my spices at the end after the porridge finish cooking. So, if I do it that way, no problem. Porridge still gonna taste nice, guys. No matter when you add the spices, it's still gonna nice. Yes, so at this point, I am removing my cinnamon leaves. As I said earlier, I could remove it from in the beginning before you add your cornmeal. So just be careful, guys, if you're going to remove yours like me at this point, because remember, cornmeal porridge hot, but guys, yes, cornmeal porridge hot. So you don't want to burn up yourself, all right? So just take your time and take it out of the pot. Yes, guys. So at this point, my caramel porridge is all done. So guys, I like to stir it well before I put out the flame. But because caramel porridge, it holds heat. So even when I put out the flame, it's still bubbling, as you can see. So here I'm just adding my condensed milk. So I like to sweeten mine with condensed milk. You can add sugar. So you add the condensed milk to your preference. So based on how sweet you want it or how fresh you want it, you do your thing with the condensed milk. So that's what I'm doing here, guys. And I like to stir as I add the condensed milk because I want it to be distributed evenly. So as you can see, guys, my porridge looks so creamy and nice and smooth. Yes, that's how I like my porridge. So guys, at this point, my porridge is all done. If you want to add more spices, more salt, anything you want to add to your porridge, add it, guys. Remember, it's your kitchen. So here I'm just pouring some of the porridge into a bowl. Remember, I said earlier I don't like to drink a lot of porridge. I just can't drink a lot of porridge, guys. Porridge, it fills my belly very fast, So this amount is perfect for me. Maybe I would not even eat all of it either. So I like to garnish my porridge with some freshly grated nutmeg. So that's what I am doing here. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please remember to give me a thumbs up, share the video, guys, if you enjoyed. Also subscribe if you haven't yet done so. See you next time. Bye.